your underhand here. And then from here, instead of going up and turning the full 180, you're gonna come up, turn 90, and then go from back to front, back to front, back to front, back. Let's try that again. We're overhand here. We'll sweep back, we're underhand here. Turn 90 degrees to your left, come into the together time pinwheel, try and keep it low and tight. And then turn left and go into the weave. And then open that up to the circles. And then when you sweep back, you can come up to your together time pinwheel. And then bring that down on the left into the weave. And now open it up again. And now sweep back. And now we're gonna come up again to the together time pinwheel. And this time, I want you to let the plane fall down so that it comes into that corkscrew. And then I want you to turn left with it while you're in that corkscrew. Here, I want you to turn back to your front. And then try this where you tap on your left, up and over your head, and tap on your right. And then come back into that corkscrew and try and bring it back up to the pinwheel. We're overhand here. We'll sweep back to underhand here. Come up into the together time pinwheel, back to front, back to front, back to front. And now plane shift it down into the corkscrew. And now we're turning with the corkscrew and just come once around, come back to your front. Then we're gonna come down just the tip on the hip, change direction, down just the tip on the hip on the right side, and then back up into the counterclockwise corkscrew, plane shift it back up to the pinwheel, and then we're gonna turn to the left and go into the overhand weave. We're gonna sweep back, come up to the together time pinwheel, and then plane shift it down into horizontal, turn with it, you're turning to the left, come back around to your front, tap just the tip on the left hip, up and over the top, just the tip on the right hip, and then back into counterclockwise corkscrew, plane shift it up, get it back up to vertical, it's the sweep, up to the together time pinwheel, then it's the plane shift, turning with it. You could split the time if you feel comfortable, or just keep it in together time. Tap on the hip, and I'm doing a tap and step if you want. And then come back into counterclockwise, back up to the pinwheel, and then go into your weave. So if I showed you it from the front, this is what you look like. Sweep back, up, pinwheel, plane shift, turn, and tap, tap, corkscrew, plane shift back up, turn, weave.